Well, this is what I'm going to watch. This was Robin Williams' last film that he did. Oh, I gotta close it off here because the copyright. Anyways, it was his last film, and I hadn't seen it. I think I seen it a year ago, and it's called Boulevard. If I didn't already say that, and some of y'all will not agree with the theme, but that it's really actually irrelevant to the movie. Um, the end is the superb part. It's just his journey. Yeah, this isn't for everybody because, like I said, there are some topics covered in this movie that will be offensive to some people, which is none of my beeswax, but it's very dark. And then there's maybe possibly a light at the end of the tunnel, but it just goes to show you that Robin Williams is not a comedy at all. So Robin Williams was outside of his comfort zone, but he played a remarkable role. But I can only imagine what he went through doing this role because it is dark. I can only imagine the emotions and things that it might have conjured up. Um, it was like it's the same. It's the same with the movie The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger, right? You have to know that Heath playing that role must have impacted his mental health in some capacity. Maybe it did not, but the energy around the movie, The Dark Knight is one of my favorites. Um, but you know the negativity it encompasses, the darkness it encompasses. Did that affect Heath Ledger's mental health? I wonder. And I feel the same exact way about this movie with Robin Williams, Boulevard. I feel the same way. Did this maybe possibly affect his mental health as well? The darkness in it. I mean, it's quite a big question. I wonder about. But anyways, I'm glad I got to see this movie, and it is not something I ever thought I'd see Robin Williams in, that's for sure. I've grown up with him, started with Mork and Mindy, I've mentioned that before, going to Mrs. Doubtfire and, his comedy stand-ups and all that stuff. So I'm a huge fan of Robin Williams. He made my childhood very delightful. So anyways, I'm just going to have my pizza with anchovies. Ms. Nail loves her anchovies. Remember, I'm on a memory lane trip. Miss Nell's always on a memory lane trip, but I'm just getting myself comfortable. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm having my anchovies because they're in olive oil and they're my omega-3 fatty acids, which, if you're in pain, increase your omega-3s. My son is on a special regimen right now. My kids are all health nuts, but he is taking an obscene amount of omega-3s, and he is noticing a huge difference in his joints and brain function, all that great stuff. And anyways, when a long time ago, I still remember it to this day, I was having a sleepover at my childhood best friend's house, and her mama said, I said, "What are those on the pizza?" And her mama said, "They're little itty bitty fish, anchovies." And back then they had them with the little head on them. I don't think they do that anymore. And she said, "Do you want to try it? It's real salty." And I tried it, and I love them. Ever since that, I love them. And I could never get enough of them. And now, when you buy pizza at the store, you want to make it at home, you just buy the little can. And I could eat the can of um, anchovies just on its own. I love them. But they're expensive. They're $4 for an itty bitty can. But if I could, I would eat anchovies every day. Put them in a Caesar salad. Divine. Anyways, I'm not doing any more YouTube today. I'm exhausted. I'm very tired today. Very tired. But like I said, I've been working hard. So I'm going to watch this even though I've seen it before. I just want to be in not a dark mode. Next week is super, super busy for me. So I just want to go into a real relaxed mode. And I like watching things like this. Sometimes I don't like comedy. Sometimes I like the darkness.